There you go. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to stream. I'm gonna try and make this no. All right. I'm gonna try. Okay, let me fix my hair a little bit there. I'm off work until Tuesday. I'm off work until Tuesday, so I am going to do my best to stream every night until my next work day. And I more or less tried to get my dinner ready in time. Is he done with this spiel? Good. So yeah, tonight, Game 3 of the Leafs versus the Florida Panthers. So I don't have access to the I don't have any sports channels, or you know money is tight at the moment. So I'm selling for the next best thing. That's Steve Dangle and his
if that makes sense. Wes Richard gifted 5 SDPN memberships.
Okay, he's still on that. And the game has yet to start proper. So today at 7. It's 7:08. We got a plan here. Here's a fun little here's a fun trick. If you want to buy us a window to the certain side of the screen, all you gotta do, push Windows and the direction and the arrow key which you want to sell it. So say I want to do it on the top half. Oh no, it doesn't work that way. But yeah, want to do it put on the left side, Windows and left arrow, or Windows right arrow, and that shows up, I guess. But yeah, there we go. And we'll put the Leafs up there. So anyway, I'm gonna switch to my full screen face cam for what. Tonight I am eating a multiple oh shit, I've got the stream playing on the stream manager. Not interested in that. Not interested. Gee, the bitrate was huge. Huge bitrate spike there. Anyway, I've made some meal bacon sandwiches. Some nice is it sourdough bread? I actually not entirely sure. And homemade fries. So I've got a little setup for tonight's stream, and we'll multitask here. I'm streaming, I'm eating, drinking. This is Bry. I don't know if you're in the chat, but Bry gifted me a full set of 4 Star Wars glass tumblers. Whoa, what?
23 seconds in for number 23.
What?
And the Leafs take the 1-0 lead. Bang, bang, early.
Yeah, what happened?
Nice. It's in his feet.
Dude,
Plays it.
the YouTube, the Google half here hasn't updated yet.
For some reason, took him forever to get up. He gets set. Marner floats. Matthews
There you
tips
go.
it, hits the post, and Nyes buries it. What a start to this game. Holy crap.
What is going on?
Scoring the first goal. Now here comes
Woo.
Got patches in front, just misses it. There's a dude in the front, like few rows in a Nylander jersey, and he is coming undone. You can tell. Pacioretty collects it in his zone. Wes Richard and Gary Hall, 5 SDPN memberships each.
What in the god?
Bobrovsky stops that from
Okay.
Tavares. Panthers collected in their own end.
I didn't even get to
We're finally a minute into this.
get to my drink yet.
OEL misplays the puck a little. God, I gotta tell you, I'm not gonna say.
I'll mute for just a second. All I'm drinking here is some Sapporo beer. What you've probably seen there is a shot of Sortilege, which is a Canadian maple whiskey. It's my sort of riff on the Boilermaker. I call it the Maple Maker. Literally, the only difference is that it's maple whiskey. So I don't know.
Go Leafs go from Scotland. Dangle and Iron Brew.
He's ringing off the chat.
Misplay it.
I'll sub so I can maybe troll the chat a little bit.
This line's been out there a while. This is not
There we
a
go.
great situation. Panthers off the side of the net. Holmberg does a good job getting it to McCabe. You're probably just gonna have to.
1 minute.
handle it.
1 minute. Okay, we gotta wait a minute.
Panthers not letting the Leafs change. Here comes Nosek getting into the series. Puts it into the crest of Wool. And the Panthers run over Wool nakedly on purpose. Someone's got to go to the box. That's absolutely absurd. They're down 1-0. They're down 2-0 in the series. It's well after the whistle, and they fall on top of Wool. You know exactly what they're trying
Jeez.
to do. Guess who's the
All
ref?
right.
TJ Luxmore and Wes McCauley. Like, what's the goal here? The Panthers are gonna win the series by beating Artur Akhimov.
We'll
Like,
bear
is
on here.
that-
We're waiting.
They're gonna wait until the Leafs have like no goalies left. Frig off! Someone protect these guys. How scared are you, Steve, that it's Wes reffing? I'm not. What made you think that? Hey, bud, we are getting the game audio with your audio. We are.
No, we're not.
Drew,
I smell somebody lying. Somebody lying. So yeah,
You may have to edit that.
I'm very happy with the fries, how they turned out. I do a triple
Face
cook
off in the
method.
Leafs zone. Nylander cleans out Barkov. Oh, sorry, that was Marner. Good winger win.
I do a triple cook method. After I cut them, I
Pass
parboil them.
to Matthews.
Just stick them in
Stop. Oh,
pot.
stop by Bob.
stick them at, stick them in a pot,
Purple did
and
that
roll.
turn when Nye scored that goal.
I'm peeking a little bit.
As I was screaming, I was like, my face feels
I-
hot, and I looked at the screen. I'm like, oh,
Put them into
who's gonna yell at you for that one? Nice, good.
a pot of water.
Ekblad.
no.
Oh! Panthers in the corner. They go around.
Boil them in the pot.
They lose the zone.
Take them out. Let them cool off. Get them on a tray with parchment paper.
Good job, Drew.
Get them that. Chill them.
From Michael.
Toss them in
3 minutes
with
into
a little oil and whatever spices you're using. I have like a jar of,
blocked. Where's the rebound? Leafs hunting it down. They couldn't find it. Here come the Panthers.
especially let me give him like he's been chosen for likes here.
Arlo.
Anyway, it's a special potato spice, everything you could want, and anyway, put them onto a tray with parchment paper. Get them chilled,
Nothing Leafs already.
so they're nice and cooled off. Put them into the oven at like 350, 20 minutes each side. Flip them, put them, let them cool down. Put them back in the fridge to chill.
Nope.
Then crank up the
I mean, nothing's gonna happen.
oven to like 425 or 450 if you're
Based on what
so
we saw
inclined.
in game 2, you
About
might
10
be
minutes
correct.
each side, or if that.
Lawton gets kicked
And
out
I get-
of the soft dot in the offensive zone. Lorentz
don't know if you can see. It's a very nice
Come up with it. Yard
browning.
Stop by Bob. Leafs testing Bob early.
Okay, this isn't like particularly crispy fry,
Out there.
but it's
Panthers
fantastic.
trying
It's
to
a
get
nice,
break there from Marchand. Didn't work.
again, crisp coating, and it's soft on the inside.
All right. 16:25 to go in the first. Yells, what a nice start to the game. I agree.
See if we can get him to say it. Come on. Come on, Steve, say it.
He
Poggers?
is the natural successor to Joe Bowen. I don't know about that.
He's not saying it.
Leafs deep into the Panthers
tried.
zone. Don't get me wrong, I'm having a lot of fun.
I tried, guys.
Seth Jones, Anton Lundell, hit.
No, I don't know why.
Sends it
Do
into
this.
the neutral
It's-
zone. Max Domi.
Okay, it's updated
who I
now.
don't think I've seen on the ice yet. Finally gets into this game. Marchand, nice move through Pontus Holmberg.
Yeah, last
Lusterinen.
Max Domi had a clutch
Benoit on
goal the last game.
Benoit takes it off him. Great job from Benny. Benoit off the wall.
Okay, I think I need to figure out something else because this is
Who gets hit?
This is sort of-
taken down.
this is sort of superfluous
Pontus
at this point.
loves taking a hit to make a play, and that's icing against the Panthers. 15:36 to go in the first. Last
Yeah,
game
we're-
is
we're
apparently
at the
first
4
time in
shots
Marchand's
already.
Career, he's lost a playoff game against the Leafs that he had a goal in.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. Here, Justin, I don't want to say exactly where he works, is the reason I'm not reading that. John Forsland's calling this game on TNT. Love it. Prison Rules Paul is 0-5 when down 2-0.
Yeah, he's only reading reading
Who's on
super
your Mount
chats.
Rushmore
Never
hockey
mind.
Commentators. Ooh, I'm gonna need to think about that. Max
I want
Domi,
to figure out something
it
that
looked like he won that back, but the Panthers come up with it. Oh, Domi holds.
yeah,
the
I'll
line
figure out something
behind the
to
net
watch as
for
we're
McMahon.
letting this go on.
Shot. Stopped by Bob and covered up.
So how about that
Panthers are
Pope,
going
huh?
with a new look fourth line tonight. Samoskevich is out, which I was very surprised to see. It is Jonah Gadjevich, AJ Greer, and Thomas Nosek. If you're surprised by this, you don't need to be. Last year, the Panthers had a rotating cast of about 6 or 7 guys who they used on the fourth line. Whether they had won.
Hey, don't mind me,
the game or
guys.
not.
Just
That's a
scrolling.
hand pass from Marner. So they're going to redo that face-off, I believe, outside of the zone. Justin Fisher, 5 for Nyes. 5 SDPN memberships. Gracias, Justin Fisher. Mike Santorelli versus Mark Arcabello versus the Sens logo in an Italian triple threat match. Who wins? Arcabello. Cubano sandwiches for everyone. I'm not going to lie, I don't know what that is. I've heard of it. It sounds delicious, but I don't know what it is. Wall out of his net to play it. Leafs get it out into the neutral zone. Oh, Marner almost had that. Panthers dump it in. Riley around. Rodriguez is now up on the top line today. Verhaeghe drops down to Bennett and Kachuk, which isn't much of a drop down, is it?
Okay, I've got a video we can swap to for a bit.
Barkov and Reinhardt. Tavares. Good job playing it back to Tanev there.
I don't even know where to begin.
Leafs get a change in.
Catwoman takes all the joy of breaking your femur
Willie
and
feathers
converts
it
that
into the
energy
zone.
into a game. It's like
Bennett back in his
experiencing
own
the
end to
5
claim
stages
it.
of grief, but without acceptance.
Oh,
so you
held
can
at the
never
line.
move on. Throughout this video,
Tavares.
or more so a nature documentary on the easiest.
Okay,
form of
welcome to the-
self-inflicted human insanity. You will notice that
It's still in
beating
the
Catwoman
Florida
actually.
zone.
Welcome to the ADHD simulator.
In a 4-liter milk jug of round 1x1 Lego
Tanev
pits,
takes a big
amongst
hit from
legends
Verhaeghe.
such as
And
Gollum,
then
Scar
Florida
Island,
body falls
Walking
down.
Dead
Here
Destinies,
comes
and the quest
Nylander.
for
Leafs
balance,
attacking, turn on
Catwoman
two.
stands
Catcher ready.
tall,
Cross
achieving
for Tavares.
wonderful
Goes
scores
around.
across
He
the
tucks
board.
it in.
So please, stand back and witness in awe as I subject myself to beating the entirety of Catwoman in a single sitting,
Less
so
than
no
6
one
minutes
else
into the first
ever
period
has.
of game
New-
3. Are you kidding me?
Woo!
JT! The Leafs lead 2-0 in the game and 2-0 in the series. Patches to JT. Patches is going to get another point. Another point. Another point. I got this guy dressed in NHL Fantasy Stars.
Oh yeah.
Big performance. Big performance. Let's refresh. They haven't put it in yet. They haven't put it in yet. I got Matthews too. Ah!
I'll take a celebratory bite of sandwich.
Leafs in the neutral zone. Panthers hit it into the Leaf zone. That's icing. And the Panthers going to trying to start something.
Now, if you're wondering what
Where's Waldo?
what pork
Steve,
tender,
who's winning the
but
cup this year?
that's why I don't.
Wes Richard, 5 SDPN memberships. Thank you.
P-meal
Steve, if one of
bacon.
the Panthers players.
If you're wondering what P-meal bacon is, it's pork tenderloin cured and rolled in
Maximum
cornmeal.
Pacioretty noted.
No peas involved here.
Ozone draw for Domi against Nosek. Nosek gets kicked out. Oh, I thought he was getting kicked out. Nosek wins that. Sweep the Rats.
Oh, isn't that the breaks?
No. We're not looking ahead to the third round. These are the Stanley Cup champions, and this is their arena. We're not going to be stupid here. We're not going to be stupid here. Pacioretty's 5th assist. He didn't play the first 2 games. Hell yeah, brother. Leafs.
Is that the thing? Within a minute of me switching over to another video.
Panthers with a chance in front. That was Lusterine and Yarncroak. Calms that down. Oh, and then he misplays it. Marchand with it. Here's that third line again. This is probably the matchup Maurice wants. Forsling on. Stop by Wool. He covers it up, and the Panthers are digging at it.
Okay, that's not.
Marchand is using Wool.
Main player did not work the way I hoped. Okay, I'm putting you off to the side. We're gonna try this.
You want to play my game? Is this your first time?
I hate this. I hate this.
Are you up for this? Oh, a new victim.
All right, well. Oh, we're in. Isn't that Spider-Man's GF?
This is gonna take a soft hand.
Not quiet.
Don't want to set off the alarms.
Oh, Leon Resident Evil?
Bling bling, baby. Just what we can.
Hey, what do criminals say when they're doing criminal activities? Bling bling, baby. Oh, this is gonna be horrible. This is gonna be terrible gameplay. Boot the bad guy through the glass. Oh, I can wait. What button is it? Hold crouch shift. Hold crouch wall jump mode. Push the combat controls at your enemies to kick them into next week. Shift. Crouch wall. What's wall climb? What? They haven't explained it. The crouch shift. It's not really working. He can't. I don't think he can detect me. What is the attack pattern? And push the combat controls. What is the combat control? Okay. Crouch. Trigger domination mode. Domination mode. Oh, mouse combat mode. Okay, hold on. I got this. Shift. We got him. He didn't even see it coming. Hold on. Ow, hold on. Actually, don't do that. Hold shift and push the combat controls. Oh, I can. Okay, hold on. I hold C. No, hold C. I can't attack him. Oh, I got him. Oh, we got him. Oh no, he's got a gun. Oh no.
What the hell are you supposed to be?
I'm trying to figure out how to attack them. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing.
What in the
This is
goddamn-
the stupidest freaking gameplay. Oh, he's still alive. All right, is he still alive? He's still alive. What am I doing? What is wrong with this game? Can I? Who?
Did I bruise your ego?
Put him out of his misery. Get back here. I'm gonna get you. This is the freaking dumbest.
I hope you're not wasting my time here.
No. Security cameras picked up a
Oh my
female
goodness,
with
it's
cat
Hunk
hairs on the
Cop
tail.
number
You think
1.
it's her?
And this time she's not slipping the collar.
Catwoman, this is Detective Malone, Metro Police.
Did you hear the joke that I just made? Yes, I will take this moment to peacefully grab this Catwoman icon. All right, here we go, cops. Wildcat 2 times combo. Shift, C, and W. All this. All right, come on, guy. Kick the guard into the dumpster and it created an escape route. I didn't even have to do it. He just jumped in there himself. I have to kick you into the dumpster to survive. I have to kick you into the dumpster, dude. All right, I'm stopping. I don't want to get shot.
Stop resisting.
I'm right here. You can get me any second now. Stop moving or else you'll feel their lead. I can't read this all at the same time. To ascend a recess, climb the wall, shift, crouch, press space to jump to the office. All right.
Keep moving.
Jump towards, what? What did that say? Oh, where's the tutorial? Jump towards the cables. Oh, here we go.
I got bad news for you. This is a
In-
tutorial.
Well, this game sucks. Where am I going? In here? No? Okay. These camera angles are... No, I'm just right back to where I started. What? You'll never take me alive, coppers. I'm Halle Berry and I don't play by the rules. She's gonna whip the helicopter. Why did she just like emote?
The color, the cross-hatching, it's all wrong.
But you approved the concept, Mr. Hader.
But, sir, I'm Halle Berry, Catwoman.
Whatever. All right, Ms. Phillips. When you're done, run these designs straight to the factory. Got that?
And I'm not
Yes,
the
Mr.
bad
Hader.
guy. I'm not. I
Who the hell is Miss
swear.
Phillips?
The first experiments were miraculous. Unfortunately, the results of long-term tests are not encouraging.
What?
Who's there?
What was the...
Armando.
Why did she ask to scream?
It's a good question.
I'm quickly climbing this test
Oh.
chamber.
Update. We got an update.
York, when my father's job transferred, KFC
Florida
went
got a goal.
all significantly better in Canada. Also, no Swiss Chalet. I didn't know any of this information. Leafs win the ozone draw. Willie
Oh
is
man.
blocked, and Forsling collects it. Panthers attack 3-on-3. Whoa! Benoit lit him up. Huge hit. Tavares to Patches, who gets it deep. Nylander. Marchand.
Oh, this would be
takes it
awesome if I
on
could see
him,
anything.
misses. Panthers have
Again,
it.
I don't want to.
What's your go-to Taco Bell order?
I don't know. Pirate
I don't remember. the last
streams. I
time
don't know,
seen
man.
one. Tavares to Yarncroak.
Mm.
He's chasing Nate Schmidt. Schmidt hands it off to Bennett.
Okay.
Leafs rip him off in the neutral end. Lawton, nice play to Lawrence. Lawrence waits for help, puts it behind the net. Lawton and Yarncroak putting their hard hats on. Oh, it's loose! Bob covers it up, and we'll get another ozone draw. Panthers trying to get something going here after the whistle. It's not going to work. Oh, Dennis.
All right, we'll go back to the video for now. Oh,
Amazing job, Steve. Taksamukye.
Like, that is a
Oh.
big cat.
But she was reborn as Catwoman.
Which resulted in this glorious game being made.
So many diamonds, so little time.
Would you like to buy this move using your diamonds? Yes. Ugh, microtransactions in my Catwoman video game.
Ooh.
What's that my
Damn.
cat's eye spies?
My little cat eye spy dumpster that I can climb. Oh, there's a Halle Berry coin. But if I accidentally jump off, I go all the way back down, which is really cool and fun. The camera angles betray you, man. Oh, I thought I missed it. I actually held my breath there. Press combat controls towards the glowing hatch. I hate the combat controls. Can I not? Push the combat controls towards the glowing hatch, then pull away from it. What does that even mean? Okay, now what? I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did. This game makes no sense. Push or jump towards mesh to attach to it. Who looks at this and says, yes, this is mesh? That is a chain link fence. Push the combat controls to the glowing tether point to attach to it. You've been a naughty AC. I didn't even hit the button. I didn't even hit the base.
Oh, the diamonds are the health bar.
Launched herself. Oh, I don't have a numpad.
That's
on my
bad design,
keyboard.
dude.
All right, I'm cutting out the mouse. I'm just using the keyboard.
Oh my goodness. No, Catwoman. No, Catwoman. No, Hey, look, I can attack on demand now, though. See, Elden Ring combat is easy compared to Catwoman combat. Kick it off and perform another backtrack. I couldn't just close that myself. I had to drop a barrel on it. Dude, this game is awful. Like, this game could possibly be one of the worst feeling games I have ever played in my entire life. Jump, space, whip the target, pull, combat controls, and press up. And here I was told I would never use calculus out of school. Now fly, Halle Berry. Now fly, Halle Berry. Fly. There's no way I could possibly pull this lever without hitting it with my whip. What pull? This one? I don't... See, as soon as she does anything, she just messes it all up. Use the broken conveyor belt to get up the thing. And fly. Because somehow she can do that. Okay, now climb up. This is absolutely horrible. In mid-jump, use the combat controls to whip and attach to a swing point. Fun. Shift, and then... just... Make it make sense!
Oh, it's just terrible.
Okay, so why did I have to do all this? Ow! Well, I gotta... And then I gotta... Hold on, I gotta push this. No, stop. Get out of the way, dude. Okay, I got it. And now I can kick you in there. That guy's dead. That guy is dead. Head for the exit.
What you doing?
What you doing? Huh? I'm just gonna run.
What are you doing?
I just run away from him. One grapple. Push the combat controls to kick the guys. Gee, I'm sure glad this is how I'm spending my Friday night. Get in the dumpster. What was that kick?
Man, Catwoman walked so Arkham Asylum could walk.
Man is a trained police officer. And did you see the kick? It was the freaking Luigi taunt from Super Smash Bros. I don't know what they were talking about on that Wikipedia page on the combat being simplistic. You know, I'm finding it actually quite sublime, quite exquisite in multiple different ways. I can see a lot of games implementing this into their games eventually. And finally, we got some action going. Oh, okay. So, can somebody explain to me what the entire point of that mission was? Why I was there? Why I did anything I did? Imagine the shame on the Walmart cashier's face when some dudes in their 30s walked up with the GameCube copy of this in their hands to buy it. Yeah, it's really dumb you can't control the camera because you can literally see that this freaking stupid piece of garbage swing from the something of my heart. All right, so then I gotta lock on and then no, I hate this freaking stupid game and all the stupid. Like honestly, if
I know what to play.
Complain about Shadow of the Erd Tree, I'm just gonna send them a copy of Catwoman. Now jump. You're supposed to jump. Oh no!
That swing comment gave me a better idea.
I say we get out of here.
But what if someone finds it?
May God
have mercy on their souls. Bongo Boys!
なんとドンキーコングの種がゲームキューブで楽器になったドンキーコンガアルコンガをゲームキューブに接続したら演奏
We followed Donkey Konga until its release. We were really excited to play it, but the strangest thing is we never actually paid for the game. We never bought it.
Mom called the three of us, invited us over, and then said, for the price of dinner, you gotta dig up a fence. And we were not into that, but we don't really make a lot of money. So free food, we go for that. So we're digging up this fence, and we find this big old crate.
And we got all excited, and I didn't know what to do. I was like, what is this? Is this treasure? Is this gold? And Jake starts to get this idea. What if we invite all these people over for a crate opening party?
Oh yeah, what did he call the event? I remember it was something really stupid.
We called it the Great Crate Party. And so all our friends come over and we're pumped and we get a crowbar. There's a big countdown, 3, 2, 1. And we open the crate.
There sat in it were 4 Donkey Konga controllers and the Donkey Konga game. It was insane. You know, we never considered playing it on a professional level until we brought the game and the console over to the senior citizen home across the street.
Our great aunt Bethel called us, lives at the Rock Hudson Memorial Retirement Home, asked if we could come visit and bring some kind of game. So we thought, okay, great, we'll just bring Donkey Konga.
I don't know if we can do this. These old people don't know how to play these games. We don't know if there's anybody actually here.
I was like, Jake, great aunt Bethel is hard of hearing. Like, what if all of them are hard of hearing? How is anyone going to play it? And we just wound up turning up the TV as loud as it could go.
He plugs it in, sets it up. Some people are falling asleep.
They were getting into it and the momentum built up, and I mean, they didn't really know a lot of the songs. But then we played Sing, Sing, Sing with a swing.
You know that doom, 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 started up and everyone started dancing.
And then Great Aunt Bethel came out and she started to hear the music.
Bethel was dancing with her, at the time, boyfriend, John Eldridge. John spun her around and dislocated his shoulder.
Her pills rolled out of her pocket, and we missed the whole reason why we came over to see her, was to make sure she was taking her pills.
I remember hearing a lot of movement behind us.
Second and third
thinking,
prize
like,
is
they're just really getting into it, or someone's dead.
She was really a great person. She was always there for us no matter what. She was really focused in just interacting with us and being in our lives.
All right, so the menu screen. Sorry, this is gonna take just a second. And all right, I'm gonna put it on gorilla mode.
No one was really into that, considering it was a song she died dancing to. Her neighbor, it was a kid named Mark Torres. Mark was one of our friends growing up, and she also treated Mark like it was her kid. And so Mark goes to music school, and he's this big shot manager now. He's got a couple of bands, and he wants to sign us.
When he was there at the funeral and saw us playing, and he thought, you know, hey, I can get you a show if you're looking to make a career out of this.
But the real push was when Mark was being big about the album. He's like, we gotta get this album out. And we're like, Mark, all the songs are already there. We're just kind of a face. He calls Nintendo, we get the permission, and bingo.
Kachuk behind.
Yeah, you
Verhage now on the other side.
You can tell almost immediately that
cross ice for Markov, blocked.
Oh.
Reinhardt at the point, down low for Kachuk. Reinhardt, it's down low. Panthers getting good looks here. Kachuk. That's wide. Barkov.
Yeah, you can tell. You can tell it's a work of fiction, not because of anything else, but because that they were able to get permission from Nintendo.
This is a good power play here.
They were able to get clearance for the songs.
6 seconds to go. Barkov, cross ice. In front, off a skate. Barkov. Reinhardt. Have these guys changed? Panthers down low.
Got 6
it's
minutes
in front
left.
for a rebound off the crossbar. Barkov, 10 seconds. Jones Kachuk, Barkov, on, blocked by Benoit. Leafs look exhausted. Verhaeghe, they kill it. Now they just got to get out of there. Barkov,
Come on.
wide. Nyes. After it, Carlo. Nyes is going to skate it to center and chip it in. That's a huge kill. Goodness gracious. Patty is diving certification? I did not know that. Here's Marchand. Drops it for Lundell. Shot. Marchand. Oh, he misses the rebound. He had a gimme.
Wow.
Tanev after it in his own end. Willie. Marchand.
5 minutes
has it.
left in the round.
Yeah. Forsling. Through traffic. Where is it? It's out of play. 5:03 to go in the first. Oh, baby. Reinhardt. Oh, just.
Okay, I'm going to leave this on for a moment. I'm going to get some water and fill up my plate.
Of the
Be
Panthers
right back.
jersey. Sold it? That's a good question. I don't know. Did Murray get injured sitting watching? How dare you? Are you surprised that there's been 16 goals in the first 2 games? Legitimately. How do you watch the games for your streams? Streaming or TV? Streaming. Steve Dangle here. On the SDPN YouTube channel, click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. There's 5,600 people in this chat and only 1,400 likes. Why do you hate me? Why do you hate me? It's Mother's Day weekend. How could you do this to me?
You're not
on Mother's Day? On Mother's Day. Wow. Wow, guys. Click like. Who has been the unsung hero for the Leafs so far? Can I say Matthews because a lot of people think he's been bad? Is that weird? I mean, every defenseman. You could throw Carlo in there, even though he just took a penalty. Tanev.
I return. With
Lawton
food
and Lorenz
and water.
Croak. Like, there's no passengers, right?
I'm actually getting like a little.
There hasn't really been anyone. Like in years past, we're like, oh, you got to change this guy. You got to do that. You got to do
Little
that.
bit
You
of a
gotta do
sweat
that.
on
You're not
because of
really getting it this year.
the maple maker.
On the bright side, the Leafs have scored all 3 goals. Ha ha ha! I haven't felt this sick as a Panthers fan since Game 7 against Boston 2 years ago. Well, how did that go? Hey, Steve, my fiance and I have been enjoying your videos. Thank you. She's listening with me now. Could you surprise her and shout her out by name? It's Megan. Hi, Megan. Get Steve flowers or click like. Let's go. I agree.
Okay, I'll get you flowers,
League
Steve.
zone, it's Tavares
All right.
versus Reinhardt.
I'll unlike this and give you flowers.
5:03 to go in the first. Scrum draw. OEL comes up with it.
Go Bongo by
Finish the
the
video.
Bongo Boys was released, and I had no idea that it was going to rocket to #1 on iTunes the next week.
450.
Oh God, iTunes.
Unsung hero is Treliving. Yeah, that's not a bad answer.
Luke
Hit like
kept
Spike
trying the
Drew.
stupid
Mike
different
Therapist
sound
loves
effects.
Leafs playoff hockey. Okay, so Stolarz is out and that sucks, but I kind of believe Gold
We were playing in the
is,
middle of a show, and he
after
snuck in the
last
freaking
playoffs,
dog
he was
sound
gold. He was
effects.
so good. Barkov against JT.
Stop. What is this?
One
Doggy
back for the
Conga?
Panthers.
We had
Ekblad has
another
it at
band
the point.
member,
On
Jake,
chip.
was constantly
once again,
singing to
Panthers
the
don't quite get the
songs.
rebound.
When Jake started to
Rodriguez
sing,
into
it
the
just
corner
kind of
for
broke
OEL.
all
I
of
don't
us
know why
apart.
OEL is out there with Carlo. Maybe something to do with that long penalty kill.
Nate struggled a lot with
Tavares.
eating M&Ms.
Barkov.
I don't see how that's a problem.
Ekblad,
but
stick
he
poked
wasn't
off
eating
him by
anything
Carlo.
Other than that.
Willie to
matter?
OEL. Ekman Larson's going to skate it back in so that the
Nate,
Leafs
you're gonna
can
get
change
diabetes and
off
die.
the boards to Carlo.
You have to eat other
Carlo.
things. I'm alright.
McMahon
No,
in
like,
the
are you
neutral
drinking
zone.
water,
Loses
bro?
it.
Like, are you
Here
doing
comes
anything
Lindell.
other than eating M&Ms? I grind them
Stolen.
in the blender and drink it. It's
McMahon.
fine.
It reminded
turn
me of
well.
the day that
Oh!
Aunt Bethel died.
Behind the Leafs
Her
net.
my
It's behind the net. Lusterinen into the corner for Marchand. It's
Come
at
on.
the point. Mikkola. Oh, they said offside. I don't know. But they whistled it. 3:50 to go in the first.
Oh my God.
Take me out to the me game, says J-Rock. Love you, Steve. Go Leafs, go. I just clicked like so hard, and with such force, the Panthers offered me a 5-year contract. Wow. We're now at about 2,100 likes, so thank you. All right, this has been all Panthers for quite some time here. Let's see if the Leafs can change that. Tanev. McCabe. Tanev.
Less than 4 minutes.
Pills were color coded, and M&Ms, they're all color coded too. So you know, after one, I was like, oh, there's a red. Oh, and there's a green.
And just like that, it was just easier for us to not play anymore.
Leafs gather it.
That's
Tanev.
Kind of what happened.
Jacob Hope, thank you for the 5 SDPN membership gifts. If someone gifts you a membership, please thank them. 3:16 to go in the first. What? Wool out of his net to play it. Along the half wall, Domi, Carlo. Gain center, chips it in. McMahon and Holmberg both.
Guys, please share.
Double teaming Seth Jones.
Please share how the Bongo Boys have affected your life.
Mikkola is behind the Leafs.
Though I won't lie, it's probably going to be
Delayed
0.
penalty against Toronto.
Yeah, this is a young town.
Leafs touch it. Who got
this
that
is a young
one?
town.
Domi's calling for a dive here.
He mostly does music stuff. In fact,
Domi going to the box.
for a time,
2:47 to go in the first. The Panthers looked really good on their first power play. They did everything but score.
for a time, he
Carol Bench, welcome to STP VIP.
he put
Oh my God! So Domi
he deleted.
hits Verhaeghe the way
I think he
Sam
deleted.
Bennett hits absolutely everyone.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he deleted his non-music.
Him in the face. That's what Benoit does every
His non-music videos.
Yeah, Domi did jump because he's short.
All right, I'll mute this for a second. Yeah, for a while there, he deleted most of his non-music related videos to focus on. Yeah, you can see there's a disparity here. I don't know how the Bongo Boys survived the purge. But yeah, you can see a little disparity here. We get 9 years, 8, 7, 6, 5. But yeah, the point is, I think this one actually came out during 2022. And then this is one of it. I mean, you can see a jump here. You can see there's a bit of a disparity between how he looks between these thumbnails. But yeah, I think around 2022 he started re-uploading. What actually happened is 2 minutes 30 left in the first period. What he did first is he deleted the videos off his main channel, uploaded them to another channel called Youngtown Highlights, and then he deleted the highlight channel and uploaded the videos back again to his to the main channel. That's it.
Minute 10 left of 4-on-4 action. A minute 55 left in the first period. It's William Nylander to Oliver Ekman-Larsson coming up the right. Dumps it in.
But yeah, these this block of 10 videos here.
Through the neutral zone. Loses it. Oh, gets it back.
All the re-uploads. Then you got a separated by an album. Then back to re-uploads.
Nylander. Oh, why are you passing it?
Oh, this is a newer one here, I think.
35 seconds of 4-on-4 to go. Seth Jones.
This is one of his earliest ones, actually. The Reviews Fireman 2.
Tanev to Riley. Nyes gains the zone. Tries
Oh,
to
geez, you can
feather
see
in
how
a
dated
whole
this is.
duo of forwards. Panthers.
Oh
here
man,
they
quit
come.
World Cup on PC,
Lindell
dude. That
dumps
was
it
those.
because Panthers are about
Man.
to be shorthanded. Tanev waits.
Man, if
4
only
to
I
6
still had
seconds to
the
go in the first, and the Leafs
that
have a
disc
few
on me.
seconds of power play time here. So if the Leafs don't score in the next 6 seconds, it's going to count as 0-4, which I think is stupid. Give it away by Tanev. Schmidt on. Wool stops it, and the penalty's over. There's only a few seconds. 30 seconds, 28 seconds, sorry, to go in the first. Matthews along the right wall. To the point.
All right.
Carlo around for Marner, who passes it to no one. Wool out of his net to play it to Carlo.
11,
Good job.
10,
Carlo is
9, 8, 7,
Marner
6,
with it.
5,
Gains.
4, 3,
Matthews.
2,
Oh, just
1.
wide. 2 seconds, 1 second. That is the end of the first period.
2-1 at the end of the first
Just
period.
when it looked like the Leafs were going to run
Ooh.
away with it, that was a hell of a first period. But I tell you what, Leafs have a 2-1 lead after one. Marchand looked great there. The Panthers could easily have more than 2 goals here, or 1 goal. They could have more than 2 as well. Verhaeghe has been laying the body like
Make
crazy
them more water
in
a
the
little bit.
series. It was a huge hit.
Yeah,
Been
these
laying the body
sandwiches
like crazy,
turn out
and the puck
fantastic.
hasn't really been
What I did
going
is
but
I
it's been effective.
buttered them up with margarine on each
Because
side,
now he's on the second line with Bennett
and I
and
fried them up
Tkachuk,
in the pan to get them nice and crisp,
convicted felons basically on the second line.
feeling to them.
Goals
Oh.
from Nyes and Tavares,
Mm.
and an accidental goal from Riley into his own net off a pretty nice move from Barkov. It's
All right.
2-1 Leafs after one.
A bit of a break. So which one do we bring up? Well, hey, how about this one? Hey, y'all remember Hidden Block? Oh, man. Yeah, genuinely one of my favorite videos from him right here. The training video.
Hi there. If you're watching this video, then let me be the first to say congratulations. You've recently decided to do your first video game review.
Does this mean I'm YouTube famous now?
No, you've got a lot to learn before you become YouTube famous. As you can see by this thing on Social Blade, YouTube is almost dominated by the video game community, where young and old alike attempt to provide content that is both entertaining and informative. Forming your persona. Chances are that the average YouTube gamer has seen just about every type of personality tackle a video game review. So
It's
what's
true.
important is that you be yourself. Unless, of course, your true self sucks, then feel free to copy anyone popular. And make sure
Exactly.
you do it verbatim, just
Hell
in
yeah.
case someone recognizes it to encourage you along the way. But for today's purpose, let's take this online personality quiz.
So I pick the dog and the turtle.
The dog represents companionship, and the turtle represents self-contained. Now that we know everything about you, we can now
make
move
every-
on to writing the script.
Can't argue with that
After you've
science.
decided which game to review.
But I haven't picked one out yet.
Well, what was that game you were playing earlier?
You mean this? That's not it. This.
Such silly shenanigans. Such a priceless moment should be written into the script immediately. What an original opening sketch. Humor that displays misdirection is sure to capture your viewers' attention from the second they hit play. Oh, which reminds me, we need to work on your splash intro. I
thought we were writing the script.
Well, now we're going to do this. First impressions sure are important for social encounters, but they are also
That's
important for digital encounters. If you don't know how to do anything original, take a video game song and make sure you throw your name in there somewhere. Let's see how you did. Well, that sure was mediocre. Now that your intro is ready to go, let's get back to the material of the script.
Wait a second, we're going
back to the
good
script?
should be cohesive and should not consist of any backpedaling. A script resulting in rough transitions between ideas will disconnect the viewer. Do you want to be informative or comical? Maybe a little bit of both. Whatever you decide on, make sure you ramble on for a good 2 to 4 minutes, informing your small viewer base of your whereabouts. And as long as your review contains complete ideas with a solid form of entertainment, you should be in the clear. Editing your video. Did you watch any YouTube tutorials about proper editing? Well, time to upload that video. During the upload process, it is important that you title it in a way that will catch the eye of the browsing YouTuber. Once it is uploaded and published, just sit back and bask in the sunlight of your accomplishment. Interfacing with your viewers.
Does this mean I'm YouTube famous now?
No, you can't be famous without understanding the phrase crap.
Crap?
Once you understand crap, you'll know exactly how to interact with your viewers. But what does crap mean? Watch closely. Comments really are people.
Oh, crap.
Oh, well,
It appears
not
that
anymore, actually. That's kind of
is
based.
a negative one.
Very poorly.
Before lighting up the comment section with a Hail Mary all blaze of glory takedown to eliminate another person's soul while trying to defend your hard work, but most importantly feelings, let's think on what we have learned so far. By remembering crap, we can figure out what is commenting. Do you think we should treat this commenter like A, a robot, B, a kitty, or C, a person? Oh crap, you're always right. But hold on a second. Before you start typing away, there's something else you need to know. Feces.
Feces?
Yes, feces. Fans eliminate comments emphatically. Super! If there is a potential that said negative comment may be considered outlandish, don't respond immediately. Just wait and see if a fan is willing to step in and shut him down for you. Isn't being YouTube famous simply wonderful?
So does that mean I'm YouTube famous already?
Nope, it sure doesn't. Because under closer analyzation, let's take a look at that comment one more time. Would you look at that? It looks like you were interpreting it wrong. It appears that your need for approval has masked your ability to accept constructive criticism. If you were to swallow your pride, realize that this input is not equivalent to cyberbullying, and apply it, you would be on your way to providing quality content to those that care to watch. But instead, you're too busy making excuses. The easy way to Breezy Bay. Uh-oh, looks like you've only gotten a handful of views. Chances are your favorite YouTubers might enjoy seeing your first review, so it's important that you send them a message notifying them. If they don't respond, it probably doesn't mean that they're busy and get 1,000 messages a day, so it must mean that they don't like you. So make sure you act as such. If all else fails, there is no shame in creating a few alternate accounts and contacting those same YouTubers through them. It is important, however.
This is the dearly departed YouTube message system, by the way.
That in these alternate accounts,
Just to show you how old this video
you
is.
pose as a friend or a fan of
Best
your main
friend.
channel. This will give the illusion that your
He
channel
loves
is
your
more
Vanessa.
credible than it actually is. Wow, today we sure did learn a lot about how to review video games. If you have any questions at all, be sure to tweet @Youngtown, who will not only respond, but also provide you with unhelpful, sarcastic, hypocritical,
honest advice.
Remember, growing a channel
Man, I
takes
love this
time
video, man.
and consistency. So, take your time.
Shut up.
and
Oh,
don't
hell
cry
no.
over social media devices
You
if
just
lose a
lost
few
me.
Subscribers.
Okay. Oh, damn it. Lost my croissant.
How about you let your next video speak for itself and earn those viewers back? Good luck, and remember, if all else fails, just make a Let's Play channel. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Well, I hope that was informative as much as it was terrifying.
Oh,
But just in
funny
case you're
thing.
interested, I made it.
Well, funny thing that I mentioned is Let's Play channels. Not seeing on the side. Let's head back to the. Let's see, where's it? Video game reviewer tropes. We can go back to that. Let's player. Where are you? Come on. I know you're here somewhere. I think it was before the Youngtown show. Trying to see it. Oh, it's in their video. Oh, I'm gonna have to watch that later. Let's see. Let's player. There it is. Let's play training video. Quick peek in the stalling intermission.
Hi there. If you're watching this video, you've decided to take the high road.
Amazingly, only 2 of the people you've seen have dead channels. I don't know where I was going with that one.
And hike amongst the masses and learn the ins and outs of what it takes to be a Let's Player. Does that mean I'm
YouTube famous all around?
No,
God
silly.
damn it!
You've got a lot to learn before you're a famous Let's Player. But what's a
Let's Player?
Glad you asked. A Let's
Is it
Player
play-
is someone who
Is it a pimp?
A Let's Player is someone who captures footage of a video game and also provides audio commentary on what is happening.
But that doesn't sound difficult.
That's because it isn't.
Yeah, attack me more, Youngtown. Thank you. Still on the intermission.
From humble beginnings. During the Great Depression, the economic state of America was at an all-time low. Because Americans were broke both financially and emotionally, spending money on entertainment was generally out of the question. But that didn't stop them from listening to free radio programs. During this time, the most popular radio show was Funny Games, a show entirely based on the banter between 2 rich best friends, Joey and Arthur. Each week, these 2 would play games together and commentate on their activities.
Oh, hell yeah.
This gave children tuning in an opportunity to live vicariously through the 2 friends, and thus Let's Playing was born.
Today on Funny Games, we'll be playing some Go Fish.
All right, I sure do love Go Fish. Now let me deal the cards here.
All right.
Go looking as
All right,
last time you looked
I'm not
at me.
looking.
Okay.
I'm not looking,
All right.
Joey.
All right.
All right. Joey, do you have any queens?
The only queen I know is sitting right here next to me. Go Fish!
That's not really funny, Joey.
Selecting your equipment. Since you won't be doing much, the gear you use to capture audio and video is vital for a quality LP. First things first, you'll need at least 2 megabytes of RAM and a Windows 98 operating system. Well, your MacBook Pro will be close enough, but you'll have to work extra hard to make up for the lack of technical specifications.
Mac user.
Capture cards are available to make your Let's Playing experience closest to its intended form of play. However, if a capture card is out of your budget, have no fear. Simply set your camera on a tripod and point it at the desired screen.
But I don't have a capture card.
Well, I have 4 words for you.
CoolROM.com.
The quality of your audio commentary is also some.
Are they still in business, by the way? Let's see. Yeah, they are still open. It redirected to a .au domain, but hey, keep going. They're almost back on
something that needs a lot of
back in
attention.
the
Listen to how my
period
voice
second
sounds.
period.
Clear, balanced, sexy. Qualities that are brought out thanks to my wonderful studio setup. But don't worry, for today's purposes, I went ahead and bought you this.
Again, That's how old it. Again, that's how old it is. Radio Shack was still in business.
Are you kidding me? This mic is terrible. I know! Starting out. Now that you have everything you need, let's pick you out a game to play. Do you think you should play A, Slender, B, Minecraft, or C, Sonic 06? You're correct! It's D, Happy Wheels! Since Happy Wheels is a game based on gruesome deaths, fun physics, and fan-made content, you may want to enable Face Cam, a fun feature that allows the viewer to see your expressions and context of the gameplay. With all that being said, ready to begin?
I love how he's got the mic
Go!
just sticking out of his headset.
Oops, fix your audio levels now.
You just need to stay out of this, okay? I'm just trying to do what you told me to do.
But you need to be over the top, enthusiastic, using a lot of different voices as you play. Try it again.
Hey guys, Youngtown here.
They were fighting Happy Wheels. Wee!
You know what? I didn't ask for sarcasm.
Look, man, this is just really stupid.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Duo means duo. Sometimes LPs are best received when there is a duo or group involved. There's something about live human interaction that gives viewers a fun, false sense of involvement.
Kind of like what we're doing.
This will also increase...
Let's see. Dead. Still alive, dead. It's made up in this video. Dead, but trying to come back to life. And, I don't know about Smosh.
A fun, false sense of involvement.
Kind of like what we're doing.
This will also increase your...
My mind's been blown here.
Fun, false sense of involvement.
I literally just now noticed that it's him pulling down the him yanking the cable down.
Kind of like what we're doing.
This will
I'm so mad. That's it's ruined my immersion.
Will also increase your chances of YouTube fame by at least 73%. So why don't you go off and find yourself someone to start an LP with?
Hey man, you wanna start a Let's Play show together?
No.
You wanna start a Let's Play show together?
Can we call it Game Grumps?
Now you guys need a new fun group name.
I love
What did
that
you
bit.
come up with?
We're the gaming buddies.
Perfect. Remember, Let's Play Banter is all about high energy conversation. So if you're not laughing at each other and constantly creating hypothetical scenarios through dialogue that may inspire your viewers to animate said hypothetical scenario, then you're doing something wrong. Go ahead, give it a shot, you two.
You know what? You know what this game reminds me of? You know what it reminds? It reminds me of this retarded show I'd watch as a kid.
What show was that?
All right. It had these three brothers and their horse, who was also a spy.
That doesn't make any sense. That's from Rocky and Bullwinkle.
No, it's not. It was the three dudes and their horse, who was also a spy. And they would come out and they'd be riding the horse. The three brothers on the horse. I think it was called the Brothers Garcia.
Editing your video. You don't. Interfacing with your viewers. If your channel gains
It's technically
popularity,
correct.
people who view your Let's Plays may classify themselves as fans or enthusiastic admirers. However, a great deal of them will want to convert from fans to followers and will want some kind of title to represent their newfound admiration. This is where your creativity comes into play, because as you know, calling every person who views your content fans by default isn't already demeaning enough. For example, since your show is called Gaming Buddies, it might be wise to refer to your fan base as Little Buddies. Now you're ready to lead your fan army into oblivion as they attack any and every YouTuber who expresses the smallest dislike of who you are or who puts into question your shared sense of humor. Wow, we sure did learn a lot, but don't take my word for it. See what other famous Let's Players are saying about the results of this life-changing training video.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Proton John, and I approve of this training video. What? Of course I didn't actually watch the video. Why would I watch? Wait, he says what?
It's nothing.
Hi, my name's Peacock, and this video helped me so much that it looped around on itself and didn't help me at all.
Arthur from Funny Games here, and you may be wondering how I know about this video. Well, it's simple.
I'm a time traveler.
If you have any comments at all, remember to tweet me at Youngtown for unhelpful, sarcastic, hypocritical,
honest advice.
Remember, a Let's Play channel is literally the last thing you should probably be doing. But if you're successful, you'll make so much money, you won't care what I or anyone else has to say. Good luck. And remember, if you're a video game content creator, it's only a matter of time until you create a second channel dedicated to Let's Plays. Hey guys, Youngtown here. I really hope you're enjoying my training.
Yeah, I could tell I haven't really followed that I literally thought the Funny Games radio program was the thing the first time I watched this. I wonder if it actually would have worked as a program back then. Could have. Maybe not.
Mikola gets it deep. Wool plays it to McCabe. Accidentally punched my dad in the balls practicing karate when I was younger. I have chosen no kids. Okay, that's fair. My daughter is 377 months old. You really did the math there. Icing against the Panthers. Is there a limit on cheap shots by Florida before it's too much? No. Leafs are going to sweep these kittens. Settle down.
Huh. Damn.
I'm letting the chat do my trash talk for me. I'm not doing it. I'm watching the game in front of me. Tavares, Nylander, Pacioretty out there in the offensive zone. Panthers can't clear it, though. Leafs miscommunicating. Now it's in the neutral zone. They still have it.
I remember there it is.
Bob directs that wide.
Third in the
Pacioretty
series.
with a nice hit on Rodriguez.
This is the third in the training video series. And then he stopped because I can't really think of. I don't know how you continue with that. Anyway, it's a good video.
Hi there. If you're watching this video, then that means you want to know how to properly collaborate with another human being, or simply your YouTube channel is struggling and you've ran out of ideas as to what to do next. Today, you're going to learn the proper collaborative etiquette so you can piggyback on another YouTuber's fame as unnaturally as possible.
We're doing another one of these.
You see, every hour in the world of YouTube, millions of content creators go unnoticed, which is a shame because the majority of unknown YouTubers are hidden gems waiting to be uncovered. YouTubers like Sarah Murphy and Greg Jorgensen.
What does this have to do with me?
It doesn't. I was mainly talking about that gentleman right over there. There he is.
What? Oh, so I'm the hidden gem.
Sure, but get excited, Todd, because you two are about to begin the glorious process of collaborating.
This better not be a euphemism.
Reaching out. Thanks to the fancy internet technology, people are now capable of creating inspiring content together without even being in the same room. There are a number of ways to go about contacting the person you would like to collab with. The easiest way is to just hit that person up on Twitter. Todd, since your channel is smaller than Luke's, try messaging Luke and see how he responds.
Okay. What should I say?
First things first, make sure that the idea for the collaboration is catered to the particular YouTuber you want involved. Luke really enjoys Zelda, Smash Brothers, and Christmas-themed videos, so why not start with one of those?
Hey Luke, I was thinking about doing a list of the top 5 Zelda characters to add to Smash 5. It would be cool to work on it together.
Very good, Todd. You talked about 2 of the 3 interests. That's sure to rope him in. Hey,
Smash, Melee, Brawl, Wii U, and 3DS. Yeah, I think this came out after Smash 4. It checks out.
Man, that's a cool idea. Sorry, but I'm really busy at the moment. But try hitting me up some other time.
Looks like that didn't work out, but you know he is a YouTuber, so he's not actually busy. So you'll just have to try something else. Maybe it's because he doesn't know who you are yet. The best way to fix that would be to incorporate subtle references to Luke in your own content.
Hi there. Today, I want to talk about Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. It's one of my favorite games, but nobody has covered Wind Waker like Youngtown has. So go ahead, leave this video, watch this video, and when you're done, and you've commented and subscribed, come on back and finish mine.
Hey man, saw your stuff and would love to collab sometime. Got me on Skype, yo. Man, this is
a good bagel.
Now that you've convinced Youngtown to work with you, it's on to choosing how you are going to collaborate. The Crossover Collab. The Crossover Collab is easily the most beneficial, but at the same time can be quite challenging to execute.
I know what a crossover is.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you knew what I meant. In this collab, the two of you will each release a video on your respective channels. The smaller person, that's you, will suddenly have this super famous YouTuber appearing in their video. People searching for Youngtown will end up seeing your video because of this, so make sure it doesn't suck.
Wow, that's a good deal. What about Luke then?
Luke's audience will see you in his video. And again, assuming you don't suck, they'll go over and watch your video.
Oh, he scored?
Right, so people from my channel will be crossing.
Wes Richard and Nick Murphy. Thank
Oh,
you
damn,
for
I
5
missed it.
SCPN memberships each.
Damn, dude, I missed it.
What happened? Domi up the ice. Airmailed for McMahon. Good stick from McMahon. Cross check by Kulikov.
Damn.
Verhage gains the zone. Riley. Bennett takes a huge run at him. Mostly misses him. Domi. Off the boards, down the ice. This is probably going to be icing. Yep.
I'm
16-28
4 minutes in.
to go in the second. Dale
Alright,
St. Jean, thank you so much.
I'll leave that on. Turn the audio down. Here we go.
Over into mine. I get it.
Oh, look at you two. Already finishing each other's
Sandwiches.
Shut up,
Heather
Todd. Ideally, you want the viewer to watch both videos, so try to make something based on your common interests or styles.
That sounds like way too much work. I don't care what we do. I just in it for the views.
Todd, does creative integrity mean nothing to you?
Nope. Just the views.
Maybe a crossover collab isn't the best fit for you two. Perhaps you should try a one-shot collab. A one-shot collab differs from a crossover in that only one video is made for one channel. It's entirely up to the two of you to decide where it will go. If the video goes on the smaller channel, it's called a feature. If the video goes on the bigger channel, it's called charity. Todd would benefit the most from charity, so let's go ahead and do that. Since Luke enjoys creating satirical content that confuses the common YouTube commenter, perhaps a good idea for his channel is for the two of you to make a video on how to properly collab with another YouTuber.
That's literally what we're doing right now.
Now remember, since viewers only have one chance to get to know Todd, they may be less inclined to subscribe to him from a one-shot.
But I'll still get the views, right?
The Friendship Collab. This whole time, Todd's been thinking about how he can use Luke, and Luke's slowly been regretting agreeing to this. Well, what if, and I know this sounds outlandish, you two were actually friends?
You know what? I now feel like we should invest our time into creating a solid product.
You're totally right. I mean, the
Domi
views would be
against
great,
Barkov.
but really, I
Probably
just wanna
not the
work with Luke
face-off matchup
on a
you
cool
want.
project.
Barkov wins.
Friendship.
Shot! Where is it? It's in the corner.
When you do a friendship
Reinhardt around.
collab,
This is
you can
good.
do a crossover
Pretty good matchup
or
for
a
the
one-shot.
Panthers here,
The
and
most
it's
important
long
aspect is
second
that
period
you're
change.
friends. When
McMahon.
like-minded friends work together, they may share the same values
Rodriguez
and drive for
on!
success,
Swept
small
off the
or
line!
big. Most content creators
And
have something they're
everyone's in
good
the
at
net.
or known
I
for.
assume
So
they're
you
going to review this, but the call on the ice is no goal. The Panthers are behind the net looking for the puck. Francois Bell, thank you for 5 SDPN memberships.
Pardon me. You're gonna have some more honor.
Steve, can you
I'll
explain for my
they
girlfriend
figure it out.
why the Panthers can get away with punching Leafs in the face all the time? And so here's the thing. No. You're not going to be able you're not going to be able to prove this one in. It's okay, on the line, swept off. Oh. No, so Carlo played it with a broken stick. It did? I need to see it again. Drew's saying it went past the line. But was Wool shoved into the net? He didn't have the puck? I have to take your word for it. Oh, here we go. It's in the blue paint. Carlo plays it with a broken stick, which you can't do.
Oops.
I mean, yeah, but Ryan
Come on, boys.
poking a glove that is on.
Come on.
I guess it's a player's glove, though. It's not Wolves. I don't know.
Come on, man.
Panthers fans are calling it a goal. Drew's feed is slightly ahead of mine. So it helps. Oh, yeah. It does go in, but, like, is it interference? It is in. But when did the whistle go?
Ah.
Oh, crap. The refs can't hear. They're plugging their ears.
Come on.
Here's the call. After reviewing the play, puck completely crosses the goal line. We have a goal. Now, the Leafs have the opportunity to challenge this for goalie interference. I don't think they should. They're looking at it. I don't think they should. Of course he does. Iggy is such a good boy. Steve, if I had $1 million, I'd buy you an amulet. They're not challenging.
Are they challenging?
Yeah, it is a penalty shot regardless. You're right, Drew. I don't.
But we're still getting a penalty shot. So,
like, there's Wolves blocker.
Let's go anyway.
Now, the argument is, does Reinhart shove Wolves blocker into the net? Your guess is as good as mine, dude. It's goalie interference.
Come on.
Like,
oh boy.
oh, it's definitely Reinhart, in my opinion. But yeah, they're not challenging it. I don't think they should be.
They're not challenging. Okay.
Been watching every podcast in LFR since 2020, and I'm a Pens fan. Thank you. So the Panthers pulled it within one once again. Turnover
within one again, dude.
Tanev. Rodriguez falls down.
Oh, man.
McCabe. Matthews. Up the ice for Marner, attacking one-on-one. Marchand gives him a healthy cross-check. Tanev dumps it on the delayed offside. 15:25 to go in the second. I'm going to go out on a limb and say this game isn't over.
Man.
Not even halfway through
Still,
regulation.
we're still up by one.
Is the official call.
We're still up by one.
I mean,
it's not a tie.
Confidently challenge that.
They're not up by a. They're not up by one. We're up by one.
Where is it? Panthers gain the line into the feet of OEL. Patches.
Sorry if I keep
Marner
just going off to my left.
Gets it to the
I've
line
got
and out.
I've got OBS up on this monitor.
Here come the Panthers, 2-on-1. Bennett. Oh, and it's a tap in for Carter Verhaeghe, and it's
damn it
at 3.
Damn, I spoke too soon, dude.
Quick.
God damn it.
For the Panthers, and we're tied at 3 in game 3. Naturally,
what 200 drop frames.
Shoots up. They all want to see
Come on.
sad clown honk his nose. All I ask of you, miserable sickos, is that you click like, because it takes
I've already
and
done.
it's free. That's a beautiful pass from Bennett. Yeah, great play. And Carter Verhaeghe buries on the new look second line for the Panthers. Paul Dinter, Florida's the toughest team in the league post-whistle. It's weak high school bully energy. Yeah, that's who wins in the playoffs. Like, I'm so done whining and crying about that. Like, how many years are we going to do this? Timeout called by the Leafs. Few thoughts on Quenneville to Anaheim for me. Yeah, they shouldn't have done it.
I'm not happy.
He's a Hockey Hall of Fame coach.
Come on.
Who probably shouldn't be coaching.
We
talked about it on the podcast.
We are to
Heather D, y'all jinxed it. No, Drew jinxed it.
Maybe I jinxed it. I don't know, man. Ooh.
Oh, Drew's saying this is
Whoa,
your fault for chirping the Avs, chat. Tanev.
They had a massive dip in
Loud in Florida. Tanev dumps it.
and Spike. What is
Pacioretty
going on?
Battling Ekblad. Tavares in there with Barkov as well. There's a pile up.
I just said.
JT, you got to get up, buddy. Willie with it behind the net. Tries to center.
I just had over
Ryan.
1,000, almost 1,000 drop frames right there.
Tavares is still tied up at the other end. I wouldn't know.
I don't know, maybe it was a
cameras on the other end of the ice.
internet on my end.
Tanev.
I had a
Tavares.
dip.
Willie behind the net.
My bill rate went down into the hundreds, and then spiked up to 22,000.
Where is it? It's into
What
the
in
benches.
the?
13:53 to go in the second. There's still so much time left in this game.
Oh man.
Reinhardt with a goal.
All right,
Verhaeghe with a goal.
we're going to leave that going.
2-0 Leaf lead.
Utilizing the strengths of both collaborators ensures a top-quality product.
Wait, we can't just throw caution to the wind because we're friends.
Right, isn't a part of why we're doing this is to help boost his channel?
Well, of course, because you're friends, you can be more open about your expectations for the collab when discussing what works best for the both of you. Because, Luke, you want Todd to succeed, right? Then it's time to make that happen.
Because that's where we're recording the Steve Dangle podcast these days. We're going to be recording
Actually, collaborating. There sure is a lot to decide before you start your collab, but you can't slack off there. If you're not careful, your collaboration could appear as an obvious mashup of two people trying to cash in for views, without actually providing anything substantial to the viewers, and you don't want that. The first common mistake is to overemphasize on skits.
Hi everyone, Youngtown here again. Today we'll be reviewing a favorite game of mine, Splinter Cell, The Chaos Theory. I never actually could beat it, so I could really use some help.
I heard you need some
It's starting to get nice out.
Rated S Games, what are you doing on my TV, man?
Player and number
I'm not.
included, obviously, but
I'm right here.
Wow, that's fantastic. It genuinely seemed that you didn't know he was going to be in the video, even though his name was clearly in the title to begin with. Just extend the sketch by another 2 to 3 minutes with a lot of uninspired banter, and you'll be on track to making an unforgettable collab. Now, the bulk of your video is going to be voiceover, but not everybody's as good at delivery as I am, and that's okay. For instance, Luke, let's hear one of your lines. I really like Splinter Cell, mainly because it's dark. Okay, now Todd.
Yeah, it is dark. Good point, Luke.
Great! Recording separately is key to preserving the lack of chemistry between you two. Now, since you're recording separately, there's no possible way you could both contribute your own ideas to the script. Whosever collab idea it is can just write the whole thing and divide the lines up between the two of you arbitrarily. So one person will deliver a line,
Then the other person will deliver the other line, even if it's completely inorganic.
Wow, we sure did learn a lot about working with other people. Collabs are great avenues to experiment creatively. As long as you don't look at a collaboration as a fix-all for your poor analytics and strive for unique and quality content, you should be in the clear. And remember, if the two of you collab on a top 10, don't be surprised if you never talk to each other ever again.
And there's other reason why I don't do top 10s.
Yarncroke gets it deep. Thought about going across. Lorentz after it.
Hydration is essential.
And they break out.
Yeah, there's a.
Bunching up a little bit here.
Yeah, there's a Youngtown's.
Carlo. Oh, skips over his stick. On. Stop by Wool.
What's a click like that is not.
Drew.
I mean, I don't know.
That where he says, "Do the moms in your life." Oh. Don't worry, guys. Sorry, I'm late.
13:53 left in second period. Still tied up. Oh boy.
They're playing the weekend in Florida. He's Canadian. He's ours. Stay away from her. Matthews to take the draw in the leave zone against A2 Lusterinen. Matthews wins it.
Dude, if you ever, guys, if you ever
nice chips it. This is probably